Welcome to Caliban Command. Today we're going to cover purity seals and sculpting them out of green stuff, specifically for vehicles. At first is where we're going to start. We're going to use this little ball of green stuff here to hammer out into the wax seal for your vehicles. Now, I do this because I don't entirely like how purity seals are a little small on vehicles. From here, we're going to take 2 separate bars of green stuff. I'm doing this on wax paper so that it doesn't stick as readily. Then I'm going to press that little roll down. This is going to form stage 1 of our paper. As you can see right now, it's a little thick, but we're going to take one of the shaping tools that I use. Sometimes it sticks, sometimes it doesn't. That's fine. If it sticks and it deforms it, just roll it back out and start anew. And that's okay. It doesn't have to be done right in one take. That's part of the fun of this hobby, is finding better ways of doing things, finding new ways of doing things. Now, that's about the appearance that I want at first. Now, the other reason for this wax paper is so that it has something to cure on. Now, once these are done curing, we will peel them off and they will go together as one piece and get glued together to cure, or to be adhered to the model. Now this piece isn't quite as neat and clean, and that's okay. Keep in mind, these are battlefields that our models are supposed to be on. Neat and clean does not hold up, and that's okay. But these make for real much larger purity seals. Now, you can use a slightly bigger ball to make your circle to start with, and after looking at the proportions on these, I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. I don't think that looks the best. So, we are gonna, real quick, put that down and put that onto it. And then we will have a quick and dirty purity seal. Didn't take that long to do. Now, if you want to do the double purity seals, you absolutely can, just as easily by, as we had earlier, the second paper that didn't come up quite right for me, which is fine. Again, we're talking battlefields. We aren't talking parades all the time. I like nice, neat paper, but I'm also going to show you guys how to do a ragged paper in a minute. Now, this is honestly pretty useful for any Space Marine army. I am really struggling with this green stuff right this moment, and I'm sorry for that. This isn't a process that I've done often with wax paper. It's actually a relatively new suggestion that I'm trying out. There we go, though. That gets us our paper again. Just has to stay down now. There we go. That's a good looking piece of paper. Well, dropping it is less than beneficial. But if you're anything like me, it's not the first time you've seen a piece of green stuff or a model go flying, and it won't be the last time either. So, there we have a quick and dirty purity seal for a vehicle. Doesn't look super great. You can also, if you're better than I am, carve iconography into it. I think that's personally about as far as I'm able to go with that. Now, I am also going to show you how to achieve a ragged look on your paper here in just a moment in case you want to do that. Now, this is something I discovered more on accident than anything, but can be a lot of fun to use too. We're going to hammer it out like we did the last one. Now we have it attached. You can take this little tool and kind of score up the end of it a little. That's one way you can do it. The other way, and I'll make another one here. Maybe. Is after you make your paper, you can drag and create what looks like a tearing effect on it. We're going to talk about Hobbytown now. They are the sponsors of our channel currently, and they have a phenomenal array of painting tools. They have paints, they have models, they have everything that you could possibly need. Not to mention, their staff have always been super knowledgeable about anything that I've picked up there. They've made some recommendations for how I could improve my hobby flow. They've gone through the effort of helping me find a starting point in 40k and a faction that I love. I've played Dark Angels now for years, and that's largely thanks to them helping me figure out what faction fit me the best. The series as a whole has been a blast to work with them on. They've helped me find stuff for Age of Sigmar that I enjoy. They've ordered stuff in that I haven't had access to before. They've helped me find paint alternatives when they didn't have a Citadel paint that I needed. They've helped me find new board games to play. It has genuinely just been a really helpful crew to work with. They stock Army Painter, GW, Testers, Tamiya. They have Mission Models paints, which I got the pleasure of trying out recently and had a really great time with. They stock Gundam kits, anime kits of various types. They have the Vallejo paint line, which I use a lot when I do Gunpla to just really bring out some neat color combinations with. They have all kinds of fun in there, and I genuinely cannot recommend the store enough. I hope you guys check them out. Even if you can't find a local branch, I hope you check out their online store at hobbytown.com.